Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going deep on something I think a lot of you have been wondering about. AI for Pinterest marketing.
Yeah, it's a hot topic right now.
We've got a ton of sources here, guides, FAQs, even a whole blog post all about making AI like your secret weapon for Pinterest.
We're going to cover it all. Everything from designing those eye-catching pins to figuring out what makes them go viral with AI.
Okay, so first up, AI as your personal Pinterest design assistant. Is this like robots taking over our creative jobs?
Not exactly. It's more like having a superpowered design partner.
Okay.
Tools like Canva Visme and Adobe Spark are all using AI to make design way easier and faster. Canva, for example, has these AI-powered templates that practically design themselves.
Oh, wow. So like even I could create a stunning Pinterest pin, and I can barely draw a stick figure.
Exactly. You got it. And it's not just about templates. Visme actually uses AI to suggest design elements that match your brand.
So it keeps everything consistent.
Exactly. Consistent and looking good.
So no more agonizing over fonts and color palettes. AI
Yeah.
just takes care of that.
Pretty much.
That's amazing.
And then even if you're starting from scratch, there are AI tools that help optimize your images.
Really?
Yeah, things like Photor can automatically adjust your brightness, contrast, and stuff. And Remove.bg can remove backgrounds to make your visuals super clean.
So you get that really polished look that everyone loves on Pinterest.
Exactly.
Okay, so AI can help me create some beautiful pins, but how do I know what kinds of pins actually work on Pinterest?
Well, you could scroll through Pinterest forever trying to figure it out, or you could let AI do the work for you.
Okay, I like that option better.
By analyzing your top performing pins and also your competitors, AI can help you spot patterns and trends.
So it's like AI is a Pinterest detective uncovering the secrets to success.
I like that. Yeah, basically, tools like Pinterest Analytics and Tailwind can actually show you exactly which of your pins are getting the most clicks, saves, and impressions.
Oh, wow. So no more guessing what my audience actually wants to see.
No. AI takes out the guesswork.
That's amazing. But what about broader trends on Pinterest? Can AI help me figure out what's popular right now?
For sure. That's where tools like Tailwind, SEMrush, Google Trends, and Pinterest Trends come in.
Okay.
They can show you what keywords, themes, and visual styles are trending at any given moment. So, for example, maybe close-up shots of jewelry do way better than lifestyle shots.
Interesting.
Or maybe there's a certain color palette that's super popular right now. AI can tell you all of that.
So AI can help me make sure my pins are visually appealing.
Exactly. Aligned with what people already love. And that brings us to another super important element of Pinterest success: the words.
Oh yeah, of course. It's not just about the pretty pictures. Words matter too.
Huge. A great image might catch someone's eye, but it's the words that really draw them in, make them want to click.
Absolutely.
And guess what? AI is making a big splash in copywriting too.
Oh, really?
First off, tools like Pin Inspector can actually help you find the best keywords to make sure your pins show up in search results. It's like SEO, but for Pinterest.
Pinterest SEO. I like it. So AI can help me figure out what words to use, but what about actually writing the headlines and descriptions? You know, the ones that really grab people's attention and make them want to click?
Well, there are a few things to keep in mind. Headlines should be catchy and attention-grabbing.
Got it.
Think questions, numbers, or strong action words. And descriptions need to be clear about the benefits of clicking. You know, sprinkle in those keywords naturally and have a strong call to action.
So like 5 mind-blowing tips to organize your closet, followed by a description about how these tips will make your life easier, and ending with click here to learn more.
Yeah, exactly like that. And here's the crazy part. AI can help you come up with tons of different headlines and descriptions just like that.
Oh, wow.
Tools like ChatGPT and Jasper are really good at that.
So AI can basically write my Pinterest copy for me.
You could say that, but it's important to remember that it's a tool. It gives you a starting point.
Yeah.
You still need to add your own personal touch and brand voice.
Makes sense. AI is the assistant and I'm the creative director. Okay, so we talked about design, copywriting, all with the help of AI. But Pinterest is all about visuals. How does AI help with the visual storytelling?
That's where it gets really cool. There are a few visual elements to think about when you want to create those super captivating pins. First up, color.
Oh, color's huge. It sets the whole mood.
For sure. You want a color palette that matches your brand and evokes the right emotions. Bright colors for energy, soft tones for trust.
Makes sense.
And limiting your palette to just a few colors can create a cleaner look too.
So less is more with color on Pinterest.
Yeah, pretty much.
Got it. And then there's the images themselves. Obviously, quality matters, but what else should I be thinking about?
Think about the story you're trying to tell. Lifestyle images create that relatable vibe. Close-up shots highlight those details. User-generated content can help build trust. It's all about finding the right image to connect with your audience.
Okay, so it's not just about using a pretty picture. It's about choosing the right image that'll resonate with my target audience.
Exactly.
Okay, what about typography?
Oh, typography is huge too. Choosing the right fonts can make or break a pin.
Yeah, I always struggle with fonts. Finding ones that are stylish but still easy to read.
It's definitely a balance. But the key is to find fonts that are easy to read and that reflect your brand personality.
Okay.
Using different font sizes can help too. And again, you don't need a million different fonts. Keep it simple.
So no Comic Sans.
Probably not the best choice.
Okay, good to know.
And then finally, there's layout. Things like the rule of thirds, white space, and alignment.
So many things to think about. But it sounds like really understanding these visual elements can make a big difference.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, well, I'm going to start paying more attention to all those things on Pinterest. But creating pretty pins is only half the battle. I need to know if they're actually working. That's where measuring my Pinterest ROI comes in.
Exactly. And that's another area where AI is totally changing the game.
Okay, this is where I get really interested. Data and analytics. Tell me more about how AI can help me measure my Pinterest success.
All right, well, first we have the basics. Pinterest Analytics.
Right.
That's for tracking your impressions, engagement, clicks, profile visits, website clicks, all of that.
So I can see how many people are seeing my pins, clicking on them, and coming to my website.
Yep, that's the foundation. But AI can take those insights to a whole new level.
How so?
Well, imagine having something that could predict future trends based on your past Pinterest data.
Wait a second, predicting the future of Pinterest? That sounds wild.
It is pretty wild. Or what about AI that could break down your audience into super specific groups based on their behavior?
Wait, hold on. AI can analyze my audience's behavior and tell me exactly what they want to see.
Pretty much. It goes way beyond just content ideas, too. AI can actually help you understand which pins are helping you achieve your business goals.
You mean like driving traffic to my website or increasing brand awareness?
Yep, or even getting people to buy your products. It's all about going beyond vanity metrics and finding insights that actually help your business grow.
Wow, that's amazing. So AI can actually show me which pins are leading to sales or signups.
Absolutely, and that's just the beginning. We've only scratched the surface of what AI can do for Pinterest marketing.
Okay, now I'm really intrigued. What other secrets does AI have in store for us? I'm ready to take my Pinterest game to the next level.
Well, there are some really advanced strategies and tips we can dive into that can help you do just that. One of the coolest uses of AI is for analyzing your competition.
So I can use AI to spy on my competitors, see what's working for them.
Think of it more like inspiration than spying.
Okay, fair enough.
You can see what kinds of content, visuals, and keywords are working for them and get ideas for your own strategy.
I like that. What other advanced AI tricks are there?
Well, AI makes A/B testing really easy.
Okay, remind me, what's A/B testing again?
It's basically comparing two different versions of something to see which one works better.
Oh, right. So on Pinterest, I could A/B test different pin titles, images, descriptions, see what gets more clicks and saves.
Yeah, exactly. And AI makes the whole process super easy so you can figure out what your audience likes and get the most out of your pins.
So no more guessing games. AI tells me which version is the winner.
You got it.
What else?
And finally, there's conversion tracking.
Okay.
This is huge for understanding how effective your Pinterest efforts actually are. AI can tell you exactly which pins are leading to those conversions, whether that's people buying your stuff, signing up for your email list, whatever your goal is.
So I can see which pins are actually making people take action.
Yep, that's the power of AI.
This is blowing my mind. It seems like AI can totally revolutionize Pinterest marketing at every level, from creating those awesome pins to analyzing all the data and getting the best results possible.
It really can. The key is to jump in, try things out, and keep experimenting.
I'm ready to dive in.
Yeah.
But I gotta admit, I have some concerns about all this AI stuff.
Oh, what kind of concerns?
Well, we've been talking about how AI can analyze trends, predict what's going to be popular, even suggest content ideas. But doesn't that feel a bit manipulative? Like we're trying to trick the system instead of authentically connecting with our audience?
That's a really valid point. It's super important to remember that AI is just a tool. And like any tool, it can be used in good ways and not so good ways.
Yeah, that's true.
It really comes down to your intentions as a marketer.
So how can we make sure we're using AI ethically and responsibly on Pinterest?
I think the question to ask yourself is this. Are you using AI to truly understand your audience and create content they'll actually find valuable? Or are you just using it to chase trends and manipulate the algorithm?
That's a really good distinction. So it's not about abandoning my own creativity or my brand voice. It's about using AI to enhance those things and make my message stronger.
Exactly. AI can be your partner in this whole creative process. It can bring you amazing insights, but you're still the one who brings your unique perspective and style to the table.
I love that. AI can be a powerful tool for good, but we need to be mindful of how we use it.
Definitely.
So you mentioned earlier that there are even more advanced AI strategies and tips for Pinterest. Can you give us a sneak peek at what's coming next?
You bet. One area where AI is really starting to take off is predictive analytics.
What's that?
Imagine having a crystal ball that tells you which of your pins are most likely to go viral in the future.
Hold on, predicting the future of Pinterest. Tell me more.
It might sound crazy, but there are tools that are already doing this. Tailwind, for example, can forecast how much engagement your pins are likely to get based on your past data. And as AI gets even smarter, we can expect even more powerful tools that can analyze tons of data to predict emerging trends.
That's amazing. So we could potentially know what's going to be popular on Pinterest before it even happens.
It's definitely within the realm of possibility.
But wouldn't we still need to use our brains to make sense of all that data and figure out what to do with those predictions?
Of course. AI can give you the insights, but it's still up to us as marketers to make smart decisions based on that information. It's all about combining AI's analytical power with human creativity.
So AI gives us the roadmap, and we're the artists who bring the vision to life.
I like that analogy. And remember, Pinterest is a visual platform. Even if AI can predict what's going to be popular, it's up to us to create those beautiful eye-catching pins that people actually want to save and share.
That makes sense. AI can't replace good design and compelling visuals.
Exactly.
Wow, this is also fascinating. But to be honest, I'm still a little intimidated by all the technology. Where do I even begin?
Don't worry, it's totally understandable to feel overwhelmed. You don't have to do everything at once. Just start by trying out 1 or 2 AI tools that can help you with your specific needs.
Do you have any recommendations for someone who's just starting out with AI for Pinterest marketing?
If you're looking for help with your pin design, Canva is a great place to start.
I've heard good things about Canva.
It's super user-friendly and has a lot of cool AI-powered features that can help you create professional-looking pins.
Cool. What about tools for analyzing my audience and seeing what's trending?
BuzzSumo is a really good option for that. It can tell you what your audience is interested in and what kinds of content are performing well in your niche.
Awesome. Those are great suggestions. I'm feeling a lot more confident about diving into AI for Pinterest.
That's great to hear. And remember, there are tons of online resources out there to help you learn more about AI and how to use it effectively for your marketing.
This has been so helpful. I've gone from feeling intimidated to feeling excited about all the possibilities.
I love to hear that.
But before we go any further, let's take a quick step back and remember why we're even doing all of this in the first place.
Oh, that's important.
It's easy to get caught up in all the technology and forget about the human side of things.
Yeah, definitely.
At the end of the day, Pinterest is about connecting with people who share your interests, discovering new ideas, and getting inspired. AI can help us do that better, but it's important to remember that it's just a tool.
I agree. No matter how smart AI becomes, it can never replace that genuine human connection.
So true. So as we continue exploring this whole world of AI-powered Pinterest marketing, let's make sure to keep that human element at the heart of everything we do.
For sure.
Let's use AI to enhance our creativity, to share our message with the world, and to build those meaningful connections with our audience.
Absolutely.
All right, well, before we wrap up this part of our deep dive, I want to leave you with a challenge.
Oh, what's the challenge?
What's one thing you can do today to start using AI for your Pinterest marketing?
Ooh, good question.
Maybe you could try out a new tool or come up with some content ideas based on the trends AI has revealed.
Or even just take a few minutes to think about how you can use AI more ethically and effectively in your marketing.
That's a great challenge.
Yeah.
And remember, AI is here to help you, not replace you. Embrace its power, stay curious, and keep creating that amazing content that connects with your audience.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
All right, so for now, we'll leave you with that thought. But don't worry, we'll be back soon to dive even deeper into the world of AI-powered Pinterest marketing.
We've got a lot more to explore.
Until then, keep pinning.
Happy pinning.
Are you ready to take your business online but unsure which platform to trust? Let me tell you why Shopify is the ultimate e-commerce solution. First, simplicity meets power. Whether you're a tech guru or a complete beginner, Shopify's intuitive interface makes setting up your store a breeze. Drag, drop, and start selling, no coding required. Second, it's scalable for all businesses. Whether you're selling a few products or managing a global brand, Shopify grows with you. Their tools are built for success: inventory management, analytics, marketing, and more. And let's talk integrations. Shopify works seamlessly with payment gateways, shipping providers, apps to customize your store for maximum efficiency. Lastly, their customer support, top-notch. They're available 24/7 to ensure your store runs smoothly, no matter the time zone. Don't just build a website. Build a thriving business with Shopify, where e-commerce dreams come to life. Follow the link in the description to get started today.
Okay, so we've talked about how AI can help with designing pins, writing copy, analyzing data, all that stuff. But what about actually posting and scheduling those pins? Can AI help with that too?
You bet it can.
Really?
Yeah, think about it. You're busy creating amazing content. But who has time to constantly check when your audience is most active on Pinterest?
Yeah, no kidding.
That's where AI-powered scheduling tools come in.
Like what?
Platforms like Buffer or Later.
Oh yeah, I've heard of those. They let you schedule your social media posts ahead of time, right?
Right. But they're getting even smarter thanks to AI. Now they can actually analyze your audience's activity and suggest the best times to post for maximum visibility.
So instead of me trying to guess when my audience is online, AI can tell me the optimal times to post.
Exactly.
That would be a huge time saver.
It definitely is. And some tools even go a step further. They can automatically schedule your pins across different boards so you always have fresh content going out without you having to do anything.
Wow, that sounds almost too good to be true. But wouldn't I lose some control over my content calendar if AI is calling all the shots?
Not necessarily. You still have the final say. Most of these tools let you adjust the schedule or override AI suggestions if you want. So you're still in control, but AI acts like your co-pilot, helping you navigate and optimize everything.
Okay, that makes me feel better. I like knowing I can still make the final decisions. But speaking of control, there's one thing that's been on my mind this whole time. Well, we've been talking about how AI can analyze trends, predict what's going to be popular, and suggest content ideas. But it almost feels a bit like cheating, doesn't it?
How so?
Like we're trying to game the system instead of authentically connecting with our audience.
I see your point. It's important to remember that AI is a tool, and like any tool, it can be used for, well, not so good.
Yeah, true.
It all boils down to your intentions as a marketer.
So how can we make sure we're using AI ethically and responsibly on Pinterest?
I think it comes down to this. Are you using AI to truly understand your audience and create content they'll find valuable and inspiring? Or are you just using it to chase trends and manipulate the algorithm?
That's a good way to think about it. It's not about abandoning my own creativity or my brand voice. It's about using AI to amplify those things and connect with my audience in a more meaningful way.
Exactly. AI can be your partner in the creative process. It provides the data and insights, but you bring your own unique perspective and style to the table.
I like that. AI is a creative partner. So earlier you mentioned that there are even more advanced strategies and tips for using AI on Pinterest. Can you give us a preview of what's coming up?
Definitely. One area where AI is becoming super powerful is predictive analytics.
Right.
Imagine having a crystal ball that could tell you which of your pins are most likely to go viral.
Wait, predicting the future of Pinterest? That sounds pretty amazing. How is that even possible?
It might sound like science fiction, but some tools are already starting to do this. Tailwind, for example, has features that can actually forecast your future engagement based on your past performance.
Wow.
And as AI technology keeps advancing, we can expect even more sophisticated tools that can analyze huge amounts of data to spot patterns and predict what's going to be hot on Pinterest.
So we could potentially know what's going to be trending before it even happens.
It's definitely possible, but of course we'd still need to use our own judgment and make strategic decisions based on those predictions.
Right. It's not like AI is going to do all the thinking for us.
Exactly. It's all about finding that balance between data-driven insights and human intuition.
So AI can provide the data, but we still need to be creative and understand our audience.
Precisely. And don't forget, Pinterest is all about those visuals. Even if AI can predict what's going to be popular, it's still up to us to create those beautiful, eye-catching pins that people will actually want to save and share.
I'm getting the sense that AI is a powerful tool, but it's not a magic bullet. It's not going to solve all our problems overnight.
That's right. It takes effort and creativity to be successful on Pinterest. But AI can definitely make things easier and help you get better results.
Okay, so I'm starting to get excited about the possibilities of AI for Pinterest, but I gotta be honest, I still feel a little intimidated by all the tech stuff. Where do I even begin?
It's totally understandable to feel a little overwhelmed at first. My advice, don't try to do everything at once. Just start with 1 or 2 AI-powered tools that can help you with your specific needs.
Any recommendations for someone just starting out?
Sure. If you're looking for a tool to help you design better pins, I'd recommend Canva. It's super user-friendly and has a lot of great AI features that can help you create those professional-looking visuals.
Canva seems to be a popular choice.
It's a great option for beginners.
And what about for analyzing my audience and finding out what's trending?
BuzzSumo is a fantastic tool for that. It can give you insights into what your audience is interested in and what kind of content is performing well in your niche.
Awesome. Thanks for those recommendations. I'm feeling a lot more confident about trying out some of these AI tools.
That's great. And remember, there are tons of resources available online to help you learn more about AI and how to use it for your Pinterest marketing. You don't have to figure it all out on your own.
That's good to know. I'm definitely going to do some more research. This has been such a helpful conversation. I've gone from feeling kind of intimidated to feeling really excited about all the possibilities of AI for Pinterest. But before we get too carried away, I think it's important to remember why we're even doing all of this in the first place.
I agree. It's easy to get lost in the technology and forget about the human element.
Exactly. At the end of the day, Pinterest is about connecting with people who share your interests, discovering new ideas, and finding inspiration. And while AI can definitely make that process easier and more efficient, it's important to remember that it's just a tool.
So true. AI can never replace that genuine human connection that makes Pinterest so special.
Exactly. So as we continue exploring this world of AI-powered Pinterest marketing, let's make sure to keep that human connection at the forefront of everything we do. Let's use AI to enhance our creativity, amplify our message, and build those meaningful relationships with our audience.
Absolutely. AI can be a powerful ally in that journey.
All right, well, before we wrap up this part of our deep dive, I want to leave our listeners with a little challenge.
Oh, I like a good challenge. What is it?
What's one small step you can take today to start incorporating AI into your Pinterest marketing strategy?
Good question.
Maybe it's trying out a new AI-powered design tool or brainstorming some content ideas based on the trends that AI has revealed.
Or maybe it's just taking a few minutes to think about how you can use AI in a more ethical and effective way.
Those are all great ideas. And remember, AI is here to help you, not to replace you. Embrace its power, stay curious, and keep creating amazing content that truly connects with your audience.
Well said.
All right, well, that's all the time we have for this part of our deep dive. But don't worry, we'll be back soon to explore even more ways that AI can help you rock your Pinterest marketing.
We've got a lot more ground to cover.
Until then, happy pinning.
Happy pinning.
We've talked about all the tools and techniques, but at the end of the day, I think the most important ingredient for success on Pinterest is that human element.
Yeah, it's all about that human touch. That's
Right.
what turns a regular pin into a real connection.
And those connections are what makes Pinterest so unique, right?
Yeah.
It's not just about data and algorithms.
Right.
It's about finding people who get you, who like the same things, discovering new ideas and getting inspired.
Totally.
And as we bring more AI into Pinterest, we need to make sure it's helping us build those connections, not making them weaker.
Yeah, for sure.
What if AI could actually help us do that? Like, what if it could tailor each person's Pinterest experience?
Yeah.
So they're seeing the content that's most relevant to them.
No, that's what I'm talking about.
Mhm.
It would be like having your own personal Pinterest stylist who picks out the best stuff just for you. AI could look at what you've done on Pinterest before, what you're interested in, even your mood, and then show you the perfect content.
That would be amazing. No more endless scrolling, just pins that are like made for me.
Exactly.
And think about how AI could help us connect with people from all over the world.
Oh, yeah.
Like, imagine AI translating pin descriptions and comments in real time, breaking down those language barriers and creating this truly global community.
That would be incredible.
It would be. Pinterest could become even more inclusive and globally connected, all thanks to AI.
Mhm.
I'm excited to see where all of this goes.
Me too. As AI keeps evolving, I think we're going to see all sorts of new ways to connect with each other on Pinterest, through the things we're passionate about and those visuals that inspire us.
This has been such an incredible deep dive into the world of AI-powered Pinterest marketing. We've learned so much.
It's been fun.
But it feels like we've only scratched the surface.
There's always more to discover.
Always more.
And I encourage all of you listening to keep learning, keep trying things out, and don't be afraid to push those boundaries.
It's been so great having you here to guide us through all this.
Thanks for having me.
I feel like I have a much better grasp on how to use AI to up my Pinterest game.
I'm happy to hear that.
So before we say goodbye, I want to leave our listeners with one final challenge.
Ooh, a challenge.
What's one small step you can take today to start using AI for your Pinterest marketing?
That's a good one.
Could be anything. Try a new AI design tool, brainstorm some content ideas based on the trends AI is showing you.
Yeah, maybe even just take a few minutes to think about how you can use AI ethically and make it work even better for you.
Exactly.
Good stuff.
Remember, AI is a powerful tool, and it's in our hands to use it wisely.
That's right.
So as we wrap up this episode about AI and Pinterest, I want you to remember this. Embrace the power of AI, but never lose sight of that human connection. Use AI to boost your creativity, share your message, and build strong relationships with your audience.
Love it.
All right, folks, that's all for this deep dive into AI-powered Pinterest marketing. Thanks for joining us.
It's been a pleasure.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep experimenting, and most importantly, keep pinning.
Happy pinning, everyone.
And we'll see you next time. Okay, so we've talked about how AI can help with designing pins, writing copy, analyzing data, all that stuff. But what about actually posting and scheduling those pins? Can AI help with that too?
You bet it can.
Really?
Yeah, think about it. You're busy creating amazing content. But who has time to constantly check when your audience is most active on Pinterest?
Yeah, no kidding.
That's where AI-powered scheduling tools come in.
Like what?
Platforms like Buffer or Later.
Oh yeah, I've heard of those. They let you schedule your social media posts ahead of time, right?
Right. But they're getting even smarter thanks to AI. Now they can actually analyze your audience's activity and suggest the best times to post for maximum visibility.
So instead of me trying to guess when my audience is online, AI can tell me the optimal times to post.
Exactly.
That would be a huge time saver.
It definitely is. And some tools even go a step further. They can automatically schedule your pins across different boards so you always have fresh content going out without you having to do anything.
Wow, that sounds almost too good to be true. But wouldn't I lose some control over my content calendar if AI is calling all the shots?
Not necessarily. You still have the final say. Most of these tools let you adjust the schedule or override AI suggestions if you want. So you're still in control, but AI acts like your co-pilot, helping you navigate and optimize everything.
Okay, that makes me feel better. I like knowing I can still make the final decisions. But speaking of control, there's one thing that's been on my mind this whole time. Well, we've been talking about how AI can analyze trends, predict what's going to be popular, and suggest content ideas.